Just seeing my students coming in and the way they look at you in the morning is just like, oh my goodness.
They smile, they walk past, they tell me to have a great day, and I can't help but just feel loved.
I call them my kids, and they absolutely hate it because they're like, well, we're not kids. But to me, they are. They're my kids.
I grew up in poverty. I grew up with nothing. So for me to come from there and be where I am now and be in a position that I can go back home and tell them, look, if I did it, you can do it too.
They don't need someone who doesn't believe in them because they have enough people who don't.
I taught at a school, and it was kind of known as the bad kid school. A lot of teachers went, whoa, you're working there? And honestly, what made me know that it was where I needed to be was that after my first year of teaching, I felt so accomplished. I felt I had learned more there than I would anywhere else.
I'm a new teacher, so coming into this district, I was extremely nervous. I had a student who came in at kindergarten level, and he had no confidence, he wasn't reading. Now, the amount he's grown, it just really blows my mind, and it warms my heart because he's so comfortable being in my classroom. Being a student teacher, you don't know what you can actually do, and I am actually seeing that I can make a difference in somebody's life.
My students were assigned an essay to do a profile on someone, and one of them chose me. And one line in the essay was, Miss Harville actually cares about us, and she underlined actually. And I was so surprised that within 1 month of knowing me, she realized, hey, this teacher is not only here to teach us, but she actually cares. And that kind of solidified it for me.
I had a student that had been really difficult their previous years, and I walk into school and he's chasing me down, Miss Wilson, Miss Wilson. And he stops me and he apologized for being so difficult and giving me such a hard time in the classroom, and told me that I'm an amazing teacher and he was going to make sure that he applied himself during that school year. That was like, oh my gosh, I have waited forever for that. That meant a lot. That meant a lot. It brought me to tears.
You get the variety of kids. You get children that have moved around from state to state, but when they actually stay here and you get to invest in them, there's some really good things happening. A lot of them haven't been exposed to a lot of things, and when you as their teacher can expose them to those things, then they just run with it, and you see their imaginations and you see the light kind of go off. That's what does it for me.
The opportunities to really extend the learning is so great when you are in the middle of a big city.
I have taken field trips to authentic Mexican restaurants. We've also been able to go and shop in authentic markets, and they've got to experience the culture outside of the building. So we have gone to see dances and plays downtown. There are just endless opportunities for any kind of teacher in the city. I would say to teachers that are just graduating and just beginning their careers that if they were to teach in an urban district, they are going to be so much more rewarded than going to another type of district, because the kids in the urban district, they really need us.
If you are passionate about education, you're passionate about kids, you're passionate about kids learning, and passionate about changing the world, because that's what we're doing, then this is for you. This is absolutely it.
When you see your hard works pay off, nothing really can express that joy.
I had a student in a class of 35, very introverted, but she gave me a note one time that just read, Mr. Cedar, I appreciate everything that you do. I come into this classroom and feel like I can have a voice. I'm not going through the best of times right now, and I thank you for being able to have an open ear. And she just thanked me for hearing her and recognizing her as an individual. And that was just an amazing, amazing moment. So just that one little note, and I still have that note. Still have that note.